This is Rob Smith with Compass Real Estate here in Atlanta, Georgia. Today we're going to be taking a look at 620 Boulevard. This property was built in 1886 by a gentleman by the name of Julius A. Fisher, who was an entrepreneur who lived here in Atlanta after the Civil War. This was the carriage stone that was at the edge of the street, and the family brought this back after the current owner purchased this 42 years ago and started renovating the house. Carriage stone is, of course, not a tombstone or a headstone. It's something that you step out of and step onto when you're getting off the horse or out of the carriage at the street. There's only 3 of those in Grant Park, and this is one of them. You can see we've got Boulevard out front. That's the park right there. We're just down the street from the Grant Park Gateway. Nice big wide porch on the front of the house here. Lots of details on the original door. And the owners have some flourishes that they put on the property over the past several years, including a lot of etched glass that you'll see here. Let's go in. Immediately upon entering, you see we've got a lot of detail and a lot of original moldings. 12-foot ceilings, lots of original stained glass, original moldings. As we go into the living room here, we'll call out these pieces of furniture. 2 side tables and the couch were owned by the original Fisher family, and that same family brought these back after the current owners started their renovations some 40 years ago. We'll go into the dining room. These are pocket doors that work. Anytime you see etched glass inside this house, inside the interior door panels, just know that the original panels are still on the premises and can be put back in the doors if a new owner wants that. Okay, the dining room. Behind this wall here is actually an original chimney. Decades and decades ago, this fireplace was taken out and the threshold covered up, and you can see the original chimney outside. And there is a fireplace above us in the other room. Notice the frieze around the top of the dining room. All the elaborate molding. And then you have a redone plaster medallion where the chandelier hangs. All of our floors throughout the house are the original tongue and groove, heart of pine, Georgia Southern longleaf pine, harvested over around 150 years ago. We just don't have that anymore. You'll see a lot of that in the homes here in the Grant Park neighborhood. All right, this door goes into the kitchen. Kitchen is something that was added on to the house maybe 20, 30 years after it was built. This back portion here can be stretched out into the backyard another 20 feet pretty easily because this sits under its own gable, separate from the house. Well, separate from the main house. It stretches out. There's no room above us. All right, off the kitchen here in the back middle of the house, it's kind of what they call a keeping room. Just a lot of cabinets, sort of a catch-all room. The current owners have put a lot of the historic photos up from the family in this back room. In this back keeping room, we go off to a screened porch in the back of the house here. Overlooking the backyard, which is beautiful right now. This was the original back door to the house, off of the hallway, and then the kitchen door, of course, came out to a stoop as well. And all of this has been built in. So you can kind of see what part was under the original house here. That was just a covered porch, and then back here is a shed roof that's been added in the last several decades. Okay, let's go back down the original hallway. We're going back toward the front of the house here. Stairwell. We have a little half bath here, right under the stairwell. Off to the side here in the back, next to the screened porch, we have a big den. This could double as a bedroom if needed. Big windows looking out over the screened porch. Built-in bookcases and a wood stove. And again, the heart pine floors that are throughout the house. Okay, near the front, opposite the living room, we have the music room. This could also be a bedroom. There's a decorative fireplace there on the other side of the wood stove. This is what they use as a music room. So grand pianos in here, an old musical cylinder phonograph, another large music box that takes about an 18-inch disc. So they've had all kinds of fun times in here with their musical instruments. Original stained glass window facing the street. And again, lots of decorative molding and 12-foot ceilings. And a redone plaster medallion there. Okay, we're gonna go upstairs. So this is an original newel post, original to the house. All of the balustrade here and the balusters are original. The acorn cap there is original. Original heart pine stair treads. And this is a 3-turn stair. You go up to a landing, a few more, and go up another. So it's in the shape of a C. And I'll twirl around here after showing you the bathroom that's at the top of the landing here. And we'll look at the stairwell from this way. All right, right off the top landing, we have a balcony. Little 2-seater here, little chairs, how cute. This looks over the backyard. The neighbor there is undergoing a pretty extensive renovation on their second floor. Dogwoods are blooming, Japanese maples are sprouting their leaves, all the azaleas and loropetalum downstairs coming out, nandinas have new sprouts. The neighbors have a series of arborvitae and Leland cypress, providing a nice little border there for some privacy. Okay, we're going back in. So we have 3 bedrooms and 2 baths upstairs. We're going to go into the first that faces the backyard. Nice big bedroom with gleaming heart pine floors. A nice closet with an original door. Most of our doors here upstairs are the pre-1900 floor panels with the vertical panels. And then downstairs, like I said before, the upper panels have been taken out and etched glass put in, and those panels are still available to the next homeowner. We saw the bathroom that's behind me here. We're gonna go around the corner here to another bedroom. This is what the owners consider the master. It does face the front street, and this is the one that has the turret. So there's original stained glass in the turret. You can actually stand in it perfectly fine. Take a look out at the street. We have some etched glass placed in here by the owners. Then you have a nice big room. I'm standing back in the turret now, looking back into the expanse of this. So we have a side hallway here that goes to the bathroom and the closet area. This faces the other property on the side. Have a little Juliet balcony here. The laundry is in the master. So we have that side by side here. And a nice big walk-in closet here. And then we have the master bathroom off the side. Dual vanities, as you saw in the pictures. Nice bathroom, nice bathtub. Tile has been redone. And again, we're using an older door. Okay, we're going to go around the corner to another big bedroom. Oh, almost forgot this wonderful piece of stained glass in the hallway here. You can't tell it in the photo or in the video here, but it really lets off beautiful light on the floor when the sun's out. So this is the biggest bedroom up here. Again, we have a decorative fireplace with original tile. The owners have this great big piece of furniture here that's about 10.5 feet tall. It's a little hard to get out, so they might sell it with the house, and you can use that as a closet or an armoire. And again, original stained glass here, and this does face Boulevard. Notice how quiet it's been, and you haven't heard a car since we've been in the house. It's a pretty well insulated house. They've done a lot of work on that over the years to make sure that once you're inside, you have peace and quiet. Oh, we do have a nice attic space here with walk-up stairs. Lots and lots of storage as we look around here. Just tons of storage. All right, so we're gonna go down the stairs. Back out into the second floor here. Close that up. Down the stairwell. We're gonna go into the backyard and take a look back there. Close the bathroom door here. So this little porch here is a 2-seater. And then once we go back, you can see they have an iron grill or skirting all the way around the bottom 2.5 feet of the screen there, just to be decorative. And before the screen was on the porch, that's about all you had right there to keep the kids and the cats from falling out. The air conditioning systems are very well attended to twice a year. They're relatively new. The roof on the house is a 30-year architectural tab, and that's just a few years old. Our backyard is nice and private. This is a 100-foot wide lot. Little sitting areas here. And then best of all, they have a 2-car parking structure. So in Grant Park, since we're in a historic district, we can't have garage doors facing the street, but you can put a parking structure. And that's what we have here, without doors. And that, my friends, is 620 Boulevard.